I think pretty any day now he could be moved.
I mean, we could talk a little bit about it. Let's talk a little bit, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, just talk about Kevin Durant because again, the Nets have made it very clear to all teams and everybody involved in wanting to trade for Kevin Durant. Again, we looked at one of the packages that the Timberwolves offered, and obviously the Nets declined. The biggest thing for me, and obviously Kevin Durant has to get traded first. It's looking to me like I think they'll keep Kevin Durant, and I know this article says it right here.
I don't think so. I think the Raptors are going to make a splash for him any day or before training camp. I just have this feeling that Masai Ujiri, he's going to pull that trigger again.
Would
I
you?
honestly do. I think that's the only team who's really willing to give up a lot of assets for a guy like him. Um, they have some good talent like Fred Van Fleet, Siakam,
Mm-hmm.
OG. I don't know who else they can give up. I don't know. See, the thing is, I don't know what they're asking for. Like with the Raptors, there's rumors that he can go there. It seems like he
Mm-hmm.
can go there because he's Masai's the only GM I think who will really pull the trigger because he did it with Kawhi and he's seen results.
Yeah, and they won that championship, but I think they have a good young core, man. I just would not break it up. Um,
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you have him for 4 years and you don't have a superstar who's proven, who's been there before, locked up for 4 years. Again, it goes back to the thing we were saying. Like, yeah, you have young talent, but are you gonna get there within their 10 year span? There's no
mhm.
guarantees. With him, you know you're at least gonna get to the second round. With all those other guys, you don't know if you'll even get to the playoffs. So it's no probability. It's a possibility, but it's no probability. So
I
I
mean,
mean,
my biggest thing with it when it comes to Kevin Durant, especially what's gonna make him say, "Oh, well, I want another trade again." Like it didn't. Let's say it doesn't work out in in Toronto, right? Because that's where
mhm,
you're thinking about like a possible trade destination. Like he's gonna
mhm.
want to do the same thing. He's gonna say, "Hey, I'm out. Like I just don't like it here," and I really think the only time he ever liked basketball was with the Golden State Warriors, and I know the Golden State Warriors are an option. Um, but they
Well,
have
I
they
think the
have the
whole
assets and
scene,
the pieces that they have. I mean, I I either think he's staying with the Nets or he's going to Golden State. I really do.
Golden State.
Yeah,
You think he would go back to?
I think he would, man. Again, we can talk about what Draymond Green said to him. We could talk about Steph, jealousy of Steph, and other things like that. I think that was all made by the media. Again, it may be true to some extent, right? I think all of us have that innate feeling inside us a little bit, right? Where we're like, oh, I'm not getting the credit I deserve. It's the same thing when it
Uh,
comes to projects in school. I just think, in my opinion, set aside the differences, win your championships, and call it good. Like I
yeah, I hear you. I hear you. But I
like
just think it doesn't do nothing for his legacy. Like, what does it add? It's going back to the same thing with 2017. The only reason why I say Toronto is because, for one, the whole Drake scenery there, and he can have that how Kawhi had that state, how that country. He'll have his whole country behind his back, and they know how to develop guys. They don't. They have a great, head coach. That's the only reason why I think, and they
But
have
what pieces
Masai
are
there. Like,
left? What pieces are left after you trade for him, though?
I mean, they can still probably have Fred. They'll probably still have man, that's tough. They would have to, yeah, it's tough.
Because again, like you have to trade those pieces to get Kevin Durant, and then who is he
But
left with?
it's but at the end of the day, it's like you keep it for 1 year and then next year try to get some guys in free agency.
But do you win the championship if you get rid of those
You
guys?
get
Those
down you get down close because you'll have a lot of guys trying to come over who are vets, in my opinion. Because who wouldn't want to play with him?
I mean, not saying that no one would want to play with him, but you get rid of those assets, and what do you then you want to make another trade? Like how I don't think you have enough assets to acquire two
I mean,
superstars.
Well, they could, right? Like if they clean the whole slate, and then it sounds far fetched, but I think they can do it, man. The Lakers did it.
I think the only reason why I say no is because I've seen how much, like, again, it goes back to the Minnesota trade. Like,
Mm.
they want the farm. Even Durant at 34 years old, they want the farm.
Yeah, because he's
Or,
locked up for 4 years. That's why. There's never been a guy like this since Wilt who's been locked up for 4 years and who's proven. So it's
Mhm.
like you're getting proven talent who's won before, who's a vet, bro. Like you have what every team wants in a player right now for 4 years locked up. He can't go
Yeah.
anywhere. You have him. So you get what I'm saying? Like it's either you want that or you want possibility on a young player. I would take the probability for the next 4 years and hope to get a championship or at least get there. Because it takes some of these teams 30 years just to even get to an Eastern Conference Finals, bro. Like, let's be real.
True, but at the end of the day, I just don't think that the Raptors are going to have enough assets to
I think
one
they could.
trade not only just for Durant, but also trade to get somebody else with him in order.
Brooklyn's gonna lose value, bro. They're gonna because Joseph Isai is just pumping his chest out, but as the days go by, and if he's still there and they're doing horrible, his value is gonna go down. As far as the trade assets he's asking for, he's not going to be getting three. He's not going to get what he's asking. He's pumping his chest out, and he's going to snap back into reality, and he's not going to get that. I think the team that's most suited to get him any day now is Toronto. I just have a feeling, man. Yeah, I understand, like you're saying, like who would they have left, but you'll be surprised, bro. Like you'll be surprised. And I did see Sean Marks and Usai talking at the summer league too. So that who knows, bro? This shit
So
could be
I
in
don't
the
know.
works right now as we speak.
Yeah, but Sean Marks is also talking to Rob Pelinka. You know, I mean, again, like these guys are
Yeah,
talking.
that's what.
I mean, again, like we go back to the trade for Kyrie. I just think at the end of the day, they're gonna. I think teams are gonna want way too much, especially the Nets. They're gonna want
Yeah, but
way too much.
nobody's. Yeah, but nobody's gonna walk towards Toronto, bro. Like nobody's not gonna say, "Hey, I'm a sign here." Like whatever superstar comes to Toronto, they're gonna be traded for. So you're gonna
Yeah.
have a guy on 4 years. It's not like Kawhi with 2 years. You're gonna have him locked up for four. Competing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that this is. I think this could go either way. I think that we're definitely going to see trade scenarios, in my opinion, come up.
Yeah, I just have a feeling, bro. They're about to. I have a feeling he's gonna pull that trigger again,
Yeah,
and everybody's gonna be like, "Holy shit, he did it again." I just think he's the only one who's willing to give up young pieces, bro. He showed that before. Like he doesn't give a damn. He's trying to win right now. He doesn't care about possibility. He cares about the probability. That's why he went after Kawhi.
yeah,
Even though
but
they did have Kyle and they had a young Fred Van Fleet. Like one thing about Nick Nurse, bro, he can develop these young cats, bro. Like it's not gonna take years to develop some guys off the bench.
yeah, but my thing too is like when you did trade to get Kawhi, you traded away DeRozan. You traded away DeRozan. Like you didn't trade
Yeah, but
away.
DeRozan, he's not gonna give you. He's not gonna take you to the finals.
No, I'm no, and that was a good trade. I'm not hating on it. My thing is,
Yeah.
what trade is similar? That I mean, what player are you giving up on that Toronto team?
Well, you're giving up Fred. You're giving up Siakam. You're giving up OG. You're giving up first round picks in the future. You're giving up possibly. Yeah, you're not giving up Fred Van Fleet, but if they want Fred Van Fleet, you're gonna ask to keep Siakam.
I want Scotty Barnes. That's who I want. I don't want anybody else on
You
that
can
team.
have Scott. You can have Scotty. You can have Scotty. Scotty's a good player, bro. But is he going to take Toronto to the finals anytime soon? If I had to put money on the table, I would say no.
You know, I don't know. We'll see.
So you can have Scotty. You can have Scotty. You can have OG. You can have some future first round picks. You can have probably even Van Fleet,
Yeah.
or instead of Van Fleet, you can have Siakam. But I'm gonna keep one of my guys, my core guys. So, but that's a good start. If I have to give up Siakam, oh well, you can have him. But I'm getting KD for 4 years, bro.
Yeah. Um. And people, let us know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that, excuse me, that Toronto would be a good place for KD? Do you think it'd be Miami, like CA saying in the chat right now, or do you think there's another team that could trade for him? Let us know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think? And I would love to hear your guys' opinion in the comment section down below. And again, please remember to hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you're new to the channel, because again, the more likes, the more subscribers, the more this channel can grow and develop into being something special. Again, we want to create a basketball community for people. And so again, I would love for you guys to do that. Knit really quick. Let's see here.